Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of Halesowen Town Create a Club Career Mode. Now, of course, in the last episode, first season in the Championship, to be fair, we didn't do too badly. 12th place finish in the end, and a little FA Cup run down us. Wasn't a bad season at all, actually. But of course, it did finish with absolute heartbreak in the final of the FA Cup. Come up against Man City. We were doing pretty decently until Haaland slips through Doku. He sticks it away in the 85th minute. And then Timo bloody Werner goes and lifts the FA Cup against us. Absolute heartbreak, devastation. But this season, lads, forget the cups. I want promotion. Now, as we start off this new season, of course, we've got to do a little bit of wheeling and dealing. And you know I love it when I'm on the same page as one of you lot. But with Demon, what's up? I swear down, I'm on the same page, the same chapter, the same book every single day of the week. He wanted me to bring in Alvaro, so of course we got it done. And of course, I stuck it out to you lot. Who do you want to see me sign? And you lot voted with a vengeance. 140 votes, by the way. It's absolutely unheard of. So that, of course, means that we welcome back into the club Gordon and David Washington as well. And then I went scouting about for a new little rotational centre-back. And I only pulled out this absolute brick shithouse, Maxime Antoine. Built like a fridge. And he's cool enough to match. Now, I had an absolute howl of this episode. Didn't record the kits, did I? So, this is about as good as you're going to get in terms of an in-depth look at them. Looking pretty decent. But I thought, as we're going into a new season, into the Championship, more live games, I want our boys looking suited and booted. So, I've gone and just edited a few of them. Morton, Antoine, and also Doki get the treatment. But I want you lot to tell me, is there anyone that you want to customise? Get it down in the comments below. Now, this is the side that we'll be using this season. Not much different from last season, to be honest. Only 2 players in that whole starting 11 that didn't play for the club last season. You've got Antoine at centre-back, and you've also got Alvaro up front. But I tell you what, lads, I know these boys can do. We almost beat City last season. Oh no, we are destined for the Premier League this time around. And what a way to start our Championship campaign. One of the nicest stadiums in the game, in my opinion.
Riverside, mother.
Now, geezers, if you are new around these parts, what we do in these episodes, we play an absolute bag of highlights. And then we play some big, important games live at the end of the season. Now, if you have been enjoying this series, make sure you drop a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. Let's get into the season then. Now, with that 10 mil, that weak sauce that we got squirted all over our chips this season, it just meant that we needed some of our big boys, our top performers, to be hitting the ground running. And with Morton winning the ball back here, slipping a nice little ball through to El Presidente, but he can't quite finish his dinner. But we were flirting with this type of football last season, and this season I know for a fact, if we start slinging the balls into that box, no, Alvaro, the big lamppost, is going to get his noggin on it. And he does exactly that in the first game of the season. Starters, you mean, to go on my big brick shit ass. But our other player making his debut today is, of course, Maxime Antoine. But he won't be staying on the pitch for the full 90. Go and get yourself a bath running, my son. But even though I was down to 10 minutes, I was in absolute shock. Because tell me that is not a penalty. But the ref's gonna give a free kick. Ref, mate, I'll have what you're having. I'll be on what you are on. We deal with a free kick well. And then once again, Miles winning the ball back here. Burnsy's just gonna drop it into Alvaro. And Alvaro wearing that geezer like a bloody backpack. Tanks on the sideline calling for GBH. But you know what? This ref's like, bloody card happy. The red out once again. Massive result, big 3 points to start off our Championship campaign as we come into the Derby Blues at St Andrews. And like Tommy Shelby, the tank was in the dressing room to all the boys. No fucking conceding. No fucking conceding. No conceding. But not even a wonder stop from Austin could keep that one out. We needed something special in this one. And of course, who do we turn to? We turn to the mailman. And you know why we call him the mailman? because this geezer is constantly delivering bangers. Tomo is a proper underrated geezer in this team, and it is time that we start putting some respect on his goddamn name. He goes for an absolute humdinger of a second one, a piss missile if you will, but it can't be bundled over the line. Still though, in this one we're dominating Blues in midfield, winning the ball back. Morton looking to drive us forward, can see Tomo on the left hand side. He's just going to drop the ball into Wesley, and we work it out like a fatty with a New Year's resolution to our Welsh wizard, someone who we haven't seen in about a decade. Has he been on the farm with his sheep, or was he the geezer in that Twitter video being ridden by that horse? All I know is the man is a certified bagsman. Next up in the league then is Barnsley. Now Alvaro, this boy can do it all. Give it him in the air, give it him on the floor. He will make it work, but what is certainly working is this little bromance between him and a little Scottish boy called Benjamin Doak. Offers the keeper to go for a little chippy here, but he says, you know what, I'll just have a scallop and some mushy peas because I'm a frigging criminal. Fantastic unbeaten start to the season here, and it's only going to get better with Benjamin Doakey sticking the ball into Alvaro. Millwall not willing to just relent though. Mitchell coming forward here. It's a big stop from Austin. Morton getting up highest in midfield, giving the ball into Washington. And legend has it there is only two things that this boy can juggle. One is a football, and two is a nice big plump pair of oranges. What do you think I was going to say? Now, very surprised to see our next opponent stand in the championship with us. It's Crystal Palace. And certainly not one to be one-upped by his South American counterpart. Washington goes and gets a little boysy down him himself. Alvaro dinking the ball to him. And to be fair, if he'd have missed from there, absolute Saxville, California. But at some point, our 100% record, it had to come to an end in it. And with the Crystal Palace boys sticking on a little bit more pressure towards the end of the game, we fall foul to some terrible defending. And then in the very last minute of the game, Alvaro doing a little bit too much. Crystal Palace win the ball back. And they say, do you want a bit of a dance? But we're no more than mannequins at the back. And then Maxime Antoine once again turning into prime Pepe, giving us a little bit of attempted murder. But Austin steps up, saves his blushes, and secures us a big point. We do stay down south for the next league game. Another tough one against Southampton. Austin once again making an absolute exquisite little save in the first couple of minutes. Washington shaving the outside of the post there. Doki with a little bit of wizardry just to give the ball inside to El Presidente, but still can't finish his dinner. Bobby this time stealing a little march on the right back, but once again, Bazunu just let one in, son. And we all know how this story goes. After a period of pressure, if you don't score, the other team are going to go up the other end and stick one into your onion bag. And to stick a dirty little sour cherry on a cake that's made out of mostly manure and catsick, Bazunu makes one more incredible save. And our unbeaten run comes to an end. Brentford up next, and we're going to go back to our old tricks of the game. First corner routine, unsuccessful. But the second one, the defenders, useless as tits on a nun. But something that certainly wasn't on the script for this one. Brentford playing us at our own game. We couldn't clear our lines. Shade was certainly being thrown, but I'm ready to throw some friggin' hands as he goes and gets himself a double. And it could be 2 losses on the bounce. But a very unlikely man to the rescue. It's Maxime Antoine, the geezer with brains in his biceps. The man's so hench that when he busts nuts, it measures 4.7 on the Richter scale. Austin late on again, bailing us out, and Dendoncker, fantastic little block off the line. But we're flying forward one more time, and it's El Presidente smashing the ball into the back of the net. All 3 points. I tell you what, these boys have got some bloody cojones this season. Absolute made of metal. Now as we get to the halfway stage in this league season, you can see sitting in the 7th place, but just a point behind West Brom in 6th. Promotion is the aim, but playoff football is just a hair's width away. And as we step into this second half of the league season, no signings because we still haven't got a bloody pot to piss in. The board, mate, they're holding them purse strings very, very tightly. Like when you used to go to a school disco and your mum would only give you £2.50. Not enough for one of them bloody square drinks, a bag of sweets for yourself, and you couldn't even treat your missus to a frump. Now to start off the second half of this league season, we're only at the Hawthorns. It's a local derby, but it's got that added spice of the winner going straight into them playoff places. Now, I've got to be honest, lads, sometimes when we've got Maxime Antoine at the back, it's like boiling the kettle for a cup of tea, but then to just tip it all over your hands instead. Now, towards the end of this game, you can see 90th minute, so we swing a hopeful ball into the box. It's the mailman. And I tell you what, I haven't seen a mailman run that quick since the last time I was waiting for my copy of FC24. I went for a shit for 5 minutes. Next thing I know, my ring doorbell shows Maurice the mailman absolutely zipping to and from my door, leaving one of them "sorry we missed you" letters. But now we've found our true mailman, someone who I can put my trust in. And Tomo is exactly that guy. Now our next game up is not only another local derby, but it's against the Villa in the FA Cup round of 16. But lad, you know what I'm like? I'm a romantic. I love a story, and of course I had to throw Wesley on towards the end of the game. And did I expect him to score? Did I expect him to send us through to the next round? Not a chance. But does the story prevail once again? Of course it does. Big Wes, big brick shithouse. And look at him, he's got that geezer in a headlock. And he's got Villa wrapped up in a tight little spliff. And he's absolutely puff passing them. A final couple of minutes in the game, then Villa throwing absolutely everything forward. And I tell you what, this boy could do it all. Austin, I've been thinking about replacing him for a couple of seasons now, but then he pulls out things like that. It's a thing of beauty. Once again, the famous Yeltz going all the way in the FA Cup. Now, because Big Wes played such a pivotal role in the win against Villa, I had to give him a few starts this season, but he just dinks the ball over to Mr. Hollywood, Mr. Flash. I already know, without even looking at his Instagram, it's all him. Photos over the shoulder. Maybe he's on the beach or something. Pair of jeans tighter than our board. And just a big designer hoodie. Big Ware's playing his part again. Little glancing header sticks the Canaries into an oven. 125 degrees Celsius. Get a little bit of onion gravy on the go, or maybe even a red wine jus. Norwich do get themselves a goal, just a consolation. Nothing to upset the apple cart. Ipswich next up, then absolutely cooking in real life, but in this game, absolute domination. Doki almost getting himself an early goal, but a magisterial save from their goalkeeper. Now, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Is there anything that this lad can't do? Left foot, right foot, devastating. Washington then driving down this right-hand side, but gives the ball inside to Doki. And I've started to try and pull back on saying this, but this boy is proper death. Taxis and Doki scoring one-on-one. Ipswich do go and get themselves a goal. Love a little bit of playing. I'm definitely looking at the Velasquez geezer. But I said earlier on in the episode, Bobby, when he gets into them positions, he's striking some absolute piss missiles. He's another one. His goal bonus must be paid in bloody airspray. But all I can say about that finish is it's as filthy as a badger's toenail. Back to FA Cup action then. It's our old nemesis from last season, West Ham. This time forever blowing bubbles at the London Stadium. The man to put the sword to him last season, having a fantastic game, but El Presidente couldn't stick the ball into the back of the net. Doki does beat the keeper. He beats the post as well, but he can't beat the offside flag. And Austin, bless him, trying trying to do his best. But it was only a matter of time until they slot one into the back of the net. And it wasn't just one, it was two. Kudus with the second. And this year, West Ham get one over on us. They go through to the semis. And I'll give you a little sneak peek to the end of the video. They only go and bloody win it, don't they? And then for the last game of these highlights, you know, I'm a bit of a sucker for a local derby. We're at Blues, and if we can at least get a draw in this one, we go and seal ourselves play off football. But when have you ever seen a tank team go and set up for a draw? Absolutely never. And it's the two South Americans to samba all over the massive, and as you can see on the screen right there, 5th place confirmed, which means of course play off football, baby. We're back now. Because we're back in the playoffs, we have to go and see who we've pulled. And it's only Stoke City, but absolute panic stations because we're 2-1 down on Ag from the first leg, which means this team on the screen right now pull it back for us. So it's going to be Austin, it's going to be Kessler Hayden, it's going to be Dendoncker, Antoine and Thompson making up the back five. It's going to be Dokin, it's going to be Bobby on the wings, Morton and Webster in the middle, and of course our two big boys up front absolutely cooking at the moment. Two South American bad lads, Alvaro and Wesley. Playoff semi-final, second leg. And it's live! Come on then, the Yelts! I don't know why we always have to put ourselves in these positions. Can't we just get it done like everyone else does? Top of the league jobby. 2-1 down to Stoke. Come on, we need a playoff this season. We need to be up there. Now it's danger. We're good on the break. We are good on the break, especially if Doki gets the ball. Go on, Doki! Nice. Right. Who's in the box? Bobby, go on and hit it! Oh. Thought he would have struck that top binzer. Come on, Kess. Hasn't got it. Oh, it's a nice little bit of play, though. Oh! Oh, my God, Austin. What a save. I thought you'd fumbled it straight into the absolute onion bag. Berger into the middle. Big winner away. Nice. Austin, class. He's nicked it. Go on, Tombo. Player of the season. Player of the season! Don't get it! And again! Yes! Oh my God! Absolute pinball wizard in the box. But the only wizard that was present was Alvaro. Just produces something from his little bag of tricks. Draws us level on the day. What a header. Neck muscles stronger than your mum's. Tell you what, Sloppy Toppy 3000. He's been the boy today. Tomo's got his number though. And Oscar Bob has got the pace. Has he? That's a ball. Jesus Christ, that is a ball. Where's... Into Morton. Strike one! Oh, what a move that would have been. No, we're not bringing any of them on. Edge of the box. Weber. Have a dig. Oh! Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Right, Morton, you get on this one. Swing this one in. Antony! Webster volley it! Oh. Big switch. Big switch is on. And I can see it. And I can feel it. And I want it. And so does Kess. And Kess is just going to whip it in to Wesley! Against his old side. What a little move. What a little dancer. Class. Absolutely unbelievable. The switch play. The touch from Kess. Oh, it's just outstanding. The Yelts. I tell you what. Dare I say it? That's Premier League football. But I needed to. Fresh legs, and also we're hoping we've rotated for the playoff final. Come on then, Miles. Show us something, because you ain't really done anything this season. Go on, Wes! Battling! Forstick! It's in! Yes! What a little change! Davo comes on. Oh, mate, you've risen like a phoenix. You have this season. You died a death last season. Didn't even know you were in the squad still, and you've come in, smashed it. Don't need this, though, do we? Jesus, it's over already. Oh, not you, Dendonks. No! Oh, no. That's not a red. He's oh, no. Oh, no. I know he loves a red card, but not for the playoff final. Dendonks, you've done him there. That was 1,000,000% your fault. Oh, I'm gutted. What a player he is as well. Nice Morts. Well, at least the Iorfa's going to be able to retire with a game. Oh, I should be absolutely buzzing my tits off. And I'm just gutted that Ante is not going to be on the pitch for the final. There it is then, the confirmation. Playoff final. And it's going to be against Southampton. But of course, the biggest story about the semi-final, it's not the 3 goals that we scored. It's not the impeccable performance. It's the fact that Antoine won't be there for us. He'll be in the stands. And that, of course, means that our 2 centre-backs, Dendoncker and Iorfa, both their last games for the Yeltz. So this is the team for the playoff final. It's going to be Austin, Kessler-Hayden, Iorfa, and Dendoncker and Thompson. It's going to be Doki, Morton, Webster, and Bobby in the midfield. And this time coming back, it's going to be our Brazilian wonder kid, Washington, up front with the Uruguayan drip god. And for a place in the Premier League, the Yeltz versus Southampton. And it's live! Let's go then, the Yeltz! I can smell it. And it's not just a dirty little fart that I've just done. It's Premier League football! The Saints stand in front of us. I hate it when they don't give us a little pre-match amble. EA, what have you done to this game? I swear down. But, come on. Let's not piss around thinking about what EA have and haven't done. Let's think about big win. Big win. Premier League football next season. Nice, Bobby. That's lovely. Can't get that ball in though. He's going to hit it then. Oh, Bazunu! Almost caught him out. What's Dendoncker doing up there? Oh my God, what a start that would have been. Trying to near post him. And he almost come out. Just tries to do him. Tomo's got him though. That was meant to be a clearance. That was meant to be a clearance. No! Oh no! I thought I'd got him. I'd stood him up. He was going nowhere. How on earth has that crept in? I will never ever know. Oh, this is danger. Dommy Iorfa's like right in front of him. Oh, it weren't. It was Morton. How on earth that has crept through? Oh, I think Austin did get a little tip to it as well. Oh, I forgot to put him in a suit and everything. Jesus. It's going from bad to worse. It's not panic stations. But I'm concerned. I'm worrying. I'm panicking. Oh, Kess. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm really panicking. Get it out! Oh my god, how has he just missed that? I don't know, and I never will know in all of my days and all of my life. We are absolutely living on the edge. Living on a prayer. Just stand. Just stand. Nothing silly. Nothing silly. Nothing silly! Oh, we are being very silly. Good lad. Oh, Tomo. Nick it back. Oh. Don't go down. Don't go down. Webster. Win it back for me, son. Lovely Morton. Right, we've got time here. We've got time. No, referee! You can't do that! I'm on a break. Give me a break. Strike it! Yes, Washington! Oh, I weren't even talking. I completely forgot that I was recording a video because my balls were in my throat. Get in, Wash. Wash me, I'll wash you. We'll all wash each other in the bath after this game. Come on. What a little run. And again, the strike from this boy. He must work on the trains, he must work for the post service, and he must also be a nurse because he loves a strike. Let's just go and get ourselves a goal. Oh, Bobby, what are you doing? Tomo, keep him out there. Oh, no, don't let him inside. Don't let him inside! Get it gone! Oh my god. I couldn't wait for Austin to pick that up. Oh my god. Morton, I thought you were going to give away a pen then. Oh, Doki! That is genius! Go on then. Let's drive. Bobby! Tomo, eat that. Oh. I can see. That's beautiful. Dendoncker! Ah. Show me. Big winner. Good lad. Gordon. Oh, why did you... Bloody hell, he was so slow. Oh. We're asking to be nicked here. Into Washington. Flick it. Here's Dendonks. If you can find him. Oh, little deflection. We'll have a free kick then, ref. Yeah, Webber, you're going to have to come off for Davis. If we could do this, this would be genius. Iorfa! Oh, Iorfa! Yes! On his last game, his final appearance, and Dom Iorfa has just produced a little bit of magic. 29 long shots. Oh, look at that. It couldn't have been any more perfect. The man mountain maybe has just put the Yeltz at the top of the mountain. Premier League football, as it stands, will be Halesowen Town's. Come on, we got to keep it tight now. Tighter than a duck's arse. Oh, Suleimana. Can he get a cross in? He has got a cross in, you know. Oh! Who is this absolute curtain job? Ballard. Might have to pick him up, you know. Seems a little bit flash. Let's just nick this ball back. Oh, Gordon. Ref, come on, call it, mate. Call it. Referee. Referee, call it. Referee. You did it to me in the first half. Good lad, more. And then it goes. And it goes! And the whistle goes! Halesowen Town, we've done it! The boys will be playing Premier League football next season. Oh, and what a story as well. It's Dommy Iorfa. Last game. He weren't even going to play. Ante was going to play. And Dommy Iorfa comes into the side and sticks us into the Premier League. What a story. What a day. Oh, what a day. Oh, Halesowen Town. Premier League football. Get in the boys. Oh, I'm starting to absolutely fall in love with this lot. Proper falling in love with them. And it's official, the famous Yeltz. We are Premier League, say we are Premier League. Right then, as always, end of the season means end of the season stats. And of course, absolutely no shock at all. Alvaro, top goal scorer. Washington second. Of course, it's Doki third. Going over to the assists, Tyler Morton from central defensive midfield. 8 assists and 3 goals. But Dendoncker with 7 assists and 6 goals. Oh, he keeps coming back to me as well. Dendoncker's retiring at the end of the season. He will be with us no longer. But that brings up an interesting conundrum. Who is going to be the next El Capitano? Now, this is the team as we go into the next season. As you can see, the centre-back positions are looking mighty, mighty thin. But where do we need to improve over this team? It's quite clear, centre-backs is a priority. And as also we look back at that left-back position, we've got 2 youth academy players. And then Thompson, we definitely need to look at potentially getting a left-back replacement as well. But who else do you want to see coming into the side? Now I'm going to stick up all the suggestions from last episode. Some very interesting ones, and certainly the ones that I'm looking at there. Hato looking very interesting, and also Rico Lewis could be a fantastic option at fullback. But again, money wise, we are going to be mighty tight on funds. And then a few more of my favourite suggestions: Elliot Anderson, Sergio Gomez, Haraldsson, and also Palestri could be coming into the club. Now I want you to comment down below, who do you want to see me bring in next episode? Of course, it's going to be in the Premier League, baby. Now, that is the end of the episode today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you've dropped a like. Make sure that if this is your first episode you're watching, get yourself subscribed. I will see ya next week for another episode. It's much love from me, and peace.